Hey guys, I'm gonna try and do a lash application super fast today, so hang with me and let's get her done. All right, so first you wanna make sure you have clean lashes, and some people like to curl their lashes first. I am not gonna be doing that today. I'm gonna be starting with this eye and I'm gonna be doing an under application. I'm gonna try and talk while I do it, and I am not using a mirror. I'm doing it right into the camera, so bear with me. You want to make sure that you are going end to end. If you do not have the primer, which is what this is, it is essentially the bond on a tiny little mascara stick. What you can do is you can use your bond like a little brush. So you could just go ahead and use your little bond. It might be in a white and gold, it might be in a little pink bottle, depending on when and where. But then you're going to want to prep your lashes. I've taken mine out of the pretty pink container that they come in. And so they normally come like this if they're from the Around the World collection. And if they are from the Bare Essentials, they're gonna come like this. And then they'll tell you sometimes what they are on the back. Sometimes they might not. All right, so what I've done is I have separated them out, laid them out, and I've put a little bit of glue right there. I have my handy dandy applicators nearby. I'm going to pick up the outside one because it's curving this way and I'm going underneath. I'm going to scoop a little bit of the bond onto the side of the lash that's going to be going underneath my eye. I'm just going to swipe to make sure I have a nice connection, and I'm going to just remove the tweezers or the applicators, making sure that I don't get any glue on them. Again, I'm going to repeat the process, and I'm going to make sure that I have them nicely lined up beside each other. And sometimes they don't even want to swipe. They just like to just line up. So I don't fight it. That's called a perfect application. When you take them off, if they come off in a one piece and they are like perfectly set up one by one beside each other, that also means that you had a really great application because they all were able to be lined up one right beside the other. So there we go. We've got one eye done, you guys. It's been 2 minutes, 45 seconds since I started this video. And you might be wondering, why am I not clamping? I'm not clamping because I do not want to get my tweezers / applicators dirty at this time. I'm going to move over to the other eye, still using the same adhesive bond that I had set up from the other because there's still some left over. So I like to do a crossover and come over. And you know what? I did not put my primer on that eye. So it's not going to hold for as long as I would like. So in my race for madness and dash to try and do this fast, I forgot a step. You guys, every step is important. They are critical for a few reasons. Number one, you want to make sure that you've got your first layer of your primer or your bond down on your eye for a few reasons. Number one is you want to make sure that the two bonds, well, it's the word bond. You want them to bond together. So when you put your lash on, you want it to bond to your own lash. It will not damage your own lash, but you want it to bond to that lash. Can we just talk about how awesome this eye is right now for just 1 second? I'm just right now going to take and freshen up by putting some of that right onto the eye. Again, just because I did it on the other eye, and my lashes, which some have been called 10-day lashes, have gone 2 or 3 weeks for me. As long as you're hygienic with them, they can last for quite a while, you guys. So I'm not saying this is the trick. I'm just saying my lashes last me quite a while. So I've gone ahead, gone back, gonna swipe, and then I give it a little tap to make sure it's exactly where I want it. Moving along to the next one, I'm just scooping up a little bit of that adhesive. Again, coming up and over, and it's because this hand of mine is, I feel like, a lot more agile or like capable of doing it rather than trying to work with my left hand. Also, I'm trying not to block the camera for you guys, because if I was like this, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm just putting it there, put it in place, give it a love tap, moving on to the next one, give it a scoop, scoop, put it on. This one's always my hardest because this eye is smaller. Give it my love taps. Make sure that it's in place. All right, so, hello, hi. Anyway, the bond. Okay, so step number 1, we put the bond on both sides so we can get them together. Number 2, we have to squeeze, or you've heard the word clamp, clamp, clamp if you have watched any of these videos before. That is because we want these to clamp and bond together. You want to roll it back to make sure that none of them come with it. Sometimes, and it's because maybe I am going so fast, so I'm trying to poke it through, make sure that it does not come with it, because they can be sticky. You want to make sure that they stay with where they're supposed to be when you're clamping. Some people wait to give it even more time when they're doing it. So I'm going to use my little mirror here because doing it in the camera is proving to be difficult because one of them did a little flip on me. So I'm just going to put that one back where it was, and I'm going to just give it another little second here. But the second step is that you're going to give it a clamp. You want to make sure that your applicators are absolutely clean, and I can see that there is now bond in here. So you can either use alcohol, you can put it with a cloth, but you want to make sure that you are doing a clamp, and when you clamp, you roll back, and you do need to have a mirror quite close to you so that you're not holding it for too long. You're doing baby clamps and walking it back. That gives you the agility to be able to not get stuck like I did on the last one and just keep walking it back, okay? So you can see that then it doesn't take it with it when you do that. All right, so the second thing is you are clamping to activate the bond, to adhere the first layer that you put on to the bond that is medical grade bond that's going to last you quite a while to your own lashes. All right, then the step after that you're going to do, and this is super important, you cannot go without it, it's the sealant. All right, so I am going to use a little mirror here because if you should get the sealant on your skin, it just looks like getting clear glue on your skin. And because I'm going out tonight and I already made a teeny bit of a mess that's super easy to clean up, I'm just going to be touching it anywhere where there was glue, and you'll know that you have used enough of this, because now if I go back to clamp, I should not have any sticky places or anywhere where things are sticking. If you have a hooded eye, you want to make sure that you are getting your lash separated from that little hood up above when you're doing your sealant, and you don't want to use your sealant like a mascara. So the reason why you don't want to use your sealant like a mascara is because it will make them a little bit stiff. Nothing that you can't use a little spoolie to brush out, but you want to wait till the second day. So I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to again now clamp, clamp, clamp with the sealant, and that's how I'm going to check to make sure that I have enough sealant. If it is not letting go, it's letting me know that I do not have enough sealant. So that is like a very quick indicator that I need more sealant. So I was not generous enough with my sealant. Sealant is your lash's friends. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna add a little more sealant, you guys. One thing that I actually like to do, and this is a new sealant stick here that I have, I actually like to bend it like a hockey stick, and then that way I can actually just drop it in and go like this on the back, and then just go right under like this. And it does make it a lot easier, even if I'm, you know, this far from the camera, or I can even go under like this and lift it up, or I can go down like that and drop it in like that. But you want to make sure that you are not feeling anything sticky still. That is the important part about this. So, you guys, we're now at 10 minutes and we have applied our lashes. We are walking them out. No stickiness. We are ready to go. Have a great evening. Look at that. Woo! All right. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you guys want to try it at home, you can pause at any time, but join me next time. Do your lashes. Hugs and lashes. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye.